Good day and welcome back to a stream of Hitman 3, The World of Assassination. Gonna be finishing the new generation of Hitman games with the playthrough of this game. And yeah, it's gonna be my first time playing all of the missions. We're not gonna do them in any kind of special or challenge way. It's just about like experiencing all of the mission for the first time. And yeah, kind of like see how the story of Agent 47 comes to a conclusion for now. That is until the next Hitman game comes. If there even is one in development. But it's been like a good month or so since we finished the second game. And I didn't want to wait quite as long as we waited between the first and second game. So yeah, we're already back to continue here with the campaign. And we are starting with a cinematic. The story so far.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact: destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Okay then. So that's pretty much what we found out at the end of the second Hitman game. But he's basically been, yeah, kind of like having his memories erased about his past. We kind of forgot about what happened to him and the shadow client.
Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. Beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
47. It's time. Partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again,
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Gray will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
I love how they're bringing back proper cutscenes, you know? Like, it's kind of like a mix between the kind of like target intel and having like proper animated cutscenes again. Because in the second game, of course, they kind of like separated from the main money kind of like supporter studio. And that meant that the game developers are kind of like on a lower budget and by themselves. Which meant they kind of like had more static cutscenes to make up for that. And yeah, it's good to kind of like be at a point now again where we have like proper cutscenes, even if they aren't like fully CGI, they seem more like in-game graphics, I guess. But I think that 100% works. I think the graphics are really good in this game either way, so that's totally fine. But that's a nice mix between kind of like actual animation and like in-game, it seems. Also, hey there, Jim. Welcome in. At the beginning of our Hitman 3 playthrough. I'm just gonna go with the default kind of like setup here. We have two targets here with Carl Ingram. The Ingram family is of Scandinavian origin. The earliest known ancestors were blacksmiths in Norway, but in the early 19th century they migrated to America and became cattle ranchers. They eventually made a fortune selling gunpowder during the American Revolutionary War, and later established an empire in oil, coal, and steel. By the 20th century, the Ingrams had become one of the world's biggest fossil energy providers, and began expanding their business empire into fields such as agriculture, pharmaceuticals, and consumer goods. In fact, some of the family's biggest source of revenue come from the Vuk Beverage Company and a global empire of chain stores. Key Providence assets such as Hampson Oil, Blue Seal Agriculture, and the Pax Mantis Foundation, geopolitical think tank, are all largely controlled by the Ingram family. However, it is a political clout, a benefit of controlling the vital oil and coal markets that makes them truly powerful. Yeah, that's quite a detailed description here. not gonna read all of this, but yeah, it gives us a bit more of context here. Alright, let's do this.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation. While a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
Yeah, the world's tallest building. Man, that brings it back to like YouTubers. Kinda like climbing really tall towers. Like also in Dubai and stuff, I think. And it just, like I'm a person that is like actually quite affected by like a fear of height, I guess. So imagining you did actually stand up here looking down there from the tallest building is like, holy shit. For me it's like I don't mind heights if I'm kind of like know I'm secure. But knowing that like any misstep means like certain death is like, okay then.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there.
But I've seen like actually people do it on like YouTube, you know, it's like another level. Man, look at this view.
Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Oops. Okay, I was like, shouldn't I actually like change first before I enter. But that happens automatically. What did I disable the weapon again? Ah ja, jetzt deep it up. Okay. It's a pretty cool location, Wu, I have to say.
So, I'm humbly proud to open the Burj Al Ghazali. Oh, wait, you don't like that. The scepter. Now, please, be my guests and celebrate. And thank you.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
Hi there, sir.
Please enjoy the event.
Hey, Vegaslick, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing today? How was the stream? Getting ready to take off in real life, so enjoy Hitman 3. No worries, Vegaslick. Thanks for the raid, and I hope you have a good one. Made progress? Nice, that's good to hear. Glad you had a good one. And yeah, do definitely take care.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot. It looks like the staff area could provide you with a viable route to the server room.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Is this a cry for help? For attention?
Absolutely exhausting.
Look, it's just a precaution.
I've been personally invited by the Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali. I should have clearance. The name is Zaina Kazim.
Sir, I understand, but you can't enter without being searched. It's standard procedure.
This is ridiculous.
Well, that's how it is. Think about it and come back if you want.
Zana Kazim, aka the Vulture. One of the top agents working for Crystal Dawn, the Pan-African terrorist organization. I almost hired him myself once, but chose the Maelstrom instead. Now what is his business here?
I do like that the Shadow Client is basically doing veneration here for a bit. I'm kind of gonna assume that at some point it's gonna change again.
I'll be waiting upstairs in the reception. Understood?
Crystal.
Ava Fury, welcome in.
Waste of time. Crystal Dawn won't be happy.
Excuse me, but can you please extinguish that cigarette? You are blowing cancer directly into my body.
It's a smoking area.
If Dutch told you to cut your arm off, you would, wouldn't you?
Jesus, I'm just asking nicely.
No, you were being a bitch. Now go away and binge eat some celery or whatever idiots like you do. do something worse than blood cancer in your place.
God, what is your problem? You are sick.
You have no idea.
Ava Afro, welcome in.
Trouble! Get here! Loud and clear. Command! Command! You there? A deranged psycho is choking people. He's obviously in some clever disguise. Clear. No! Ah!
Roger, Command. Nothing tangible yet. Still looking. Will do. Out.
Hey,
Got nothing.
come out wherever you are. Giving you a chance to back down, nice and easy.
Hey, you all right?
I'm a professional. Hey. Hey. Hello? You should get up. He got away. Huh?
Ah, bugger.
That guy picks up the silenced gun there as well. Now the dude runs away in his undies. Love it. You can't just pull him in the bush. I think so, yeah, you can. Done it a couple times in Hitman 2 actually.
How are you?
Just messed up on the timing. Can I go in here?
Hey there. Oh. I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Okay, so I can get first right because fiber wire doesn't count as an item that they will take from you. Good riddance.
Sir, I will have to check you if you want to pass, okay? This is just standard procedure. All right. Good job, sir. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Kazim. I'm glad you changed your mind.
Arrogance can be a dangerous trait.
Yes, indeed, it can. Mr. Ingram has been expecting you. We have a conference room set up for you.
Hey, how you doing?
Need to get frisked again? Guess not.
Please, go in and make yourself comfortable. Mr. Ingram will be with you shortly.
Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper. Ava Casper, welcome in. Not Bloodborne. Not quite. Some Hitman today. can't really take the letter opener here without them calling me out on it. Can pick up a soda can and they won't mind. I guess.
Please make yourself comfortable.
How are you today, sir?
I'll get straight to the point. I have a, well, let's call it a dispute, which the Royal Highness tells me you're very capable of taking care of. Now, I've worked with your organization before, in Morocco, I believe, so I'm a little hesitant.
Don't be. We do what's needed.
Well, only time will tell. I have 2 assignments for you. Take care of the first one, and then we can discuss the bigger fish. Now, on to the first. An acute problem has been brought to my attention.
Keep talking.
I'll be candid with you. No one is supposed to know that I'm here. However, there's a journalist down at the inauguration, and he's asking rather intrusive questions about who's staying up here, and that is a very dangerous problem for me. Now, I want you to silence this little pain. You think you can do that?
It's what I do best.
I like your bluntness. This is his file. Hans Lucht, Pulitzer-winning freelance journalist. He's good, and won't give up until he gets the answers he needs. And that can't happen.
Consider it done.
Good man. And remember, I want a picture. I want proof so I can sleep tonight.
Of course.
Once this little assignment is completed, come back and talk to Miss Toe. Then we can discuss the real cancer that needs to be removed. I'm sure you can see yourself out.
That's Carl Ingram, Providence partner and brass-balled billionaire.
Hi there, friend.
A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
Nice. I guess now I can grab the letter opener.
A letter? For me?
A letter opener. For me? Oh. Just passing there. Can pick up an apple. Why not?
Listen here, pal. I'm sorry, but you're not getting through.
Okay. Well then. Let's locate Hans Lucht. Very German name there. Oh, security room. Probably shouldn't go in there.
But I think the Sheikh builds these towers just so.
Good afternoon. This is quite the ceremony. I was thinking, upstairs. As I understand, it's the Royal Highness's private penthouse. It must be quite the view up there. Do you think you could get me access to there? I mean, it would really make my day.
I can't help you. Talk to security or contact HR. What happens upstairs is none of my business.
All right, thanks for your help. This stinks of something.
next one goes up.
Hello, I don't mean to pry, but upstairs, do you by any chance know who's staying there? I hear it's not just the Royal Highness. That is beyond my rank to answer. I suggest you call HR. They should be able to answer any questions you have. Okay, thanks. What an amazing man. Visionary.
Okay, gotta wait for an opportunity here to incapacitate him.
And everyone else who's built a skyscraper in Dubai in the past 5 years, for that matter. I pity
I was wondering if you could help me. And I promise there is something in it for you as well.
I guess you have to poison something at the bar here.
Know who the Royal Highness's guests are upstairs? I have info that there are 2 with very cryptic names.
I'm sorry, sir. Even if I could help, that kind of information is beyond my pay grade. Would you like another drink?
Well, I was just curious, but thanks for your time. This was a lead. Keep asking.
He never gives up asking, I guess.
Let me know if you need anything, sir.
I can pick up some coins here. I guess this would be trespassing? Yeah.
Wow, that was exciting.
And currently I can't poison something here either.
Yo, man.
Look, I'll just have the one drink. I'm sure if I'm needed out there, one of the technicians will come and find me. I want to share my condolences. I never met you. Love. Thank you, but it's really not necessary.
Moving in to investigate.
I have, as long as you know I'm here for you. As I said, it's only if something goes wrong or that dreadful critic insists on speaking to me now that I'll be kept away from my friend Cornelius Stipe. Everything is going to be absolutely okay. I really want to say how much I appreciate all you have done for me. Without you, I wouldn't be here.
Can I incapacitate him from here?
Such a good eye for talent.
Come on, you read? I heard someone getting beat up. Didn't sound good. Whoa, stop right there.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see if I could incapacitate him from a side, but it only starts combat, it seems. Let's just reload the last autosave here.
This stinks of something.
I can escort him.
Mr. Look.
Oh.
I hear you're looking for
That make things easier.
Really? Okay. You know what's happening upstairs?
I know more than you could imagine. But we can't talk here. Follow me.
Great. Lead the way.
Okay, so now I could escort him to upstairs. I just tried to take out the guard, technically.
This better be good. I have a reliable source that Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali is keeping a secret upstairs. You don't talk much, do you?
But I'd rather be here supporting you.
It's really sweet of you, but I'm...
Oh, don't be silly. I'm here for you. But I also do want to talk a little shop.
Where are you taking me? Something big must be going on since you're taking so many precautions.
Sorry, but you have to... Can we talk later?
I know you feel alone. And you are not.
Yes, that's it. Now Ingram trusts you, it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Any news on the new guard assigned to codename Pinky?
I got word that he entered the building, but he hasn't reported for duty yet.
Probably still down at the depot, getting his uniform. I just hope he's got his papers with him.
I heard rumors that he used to work for that Dawood Rangan. You know, the Bollywood producer who died.
Doesn't sound promising.
No, it doesn't.
Interesting.
I'm sure if I leave down there, one of the technicians will come and find me. I want to share my condolences. I'm never married.
How are you today, sir?
Like that. If only if something goes wrong or that the dreadful now that
Hello, sir.
I don't have to get first again, do I? Yeah. We are good.
Greetings, sir.
Sir, this is a restricted area.
Mr. Kazim, welcome back. So, you have the picture.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, here.
Good. Our guest will be delighted. Please follow me. He's waiting.
Have a lovely
Mr.
day.
Kazim, please, follow me.
My glasses.
Let the pros do their job.
Definitely isn't suspicious.
I apologize about the incident earlier downstairs, but you have to understand that we need to keep security tight, no matter who. All our guests go through the same procedure.
And the environmental design of these games is just so good.
So, do you like the building? This has been His Royal Highness's dream. I think for even longer than I have known him. Everything here is completely self-sufficient. Electricity, internet, even water is cleaned and reused. It's the first of its kind on this scale. It was important for him to look to the future. Mr. Ingram is expecting you.
Mr. Cassie, so good to see you. You have the picture?
Yes. Your problem is fixed.
Omar said you were good. Let's get down to the important business at hand. Okay, people, clear the room. I need to discuss some delicate business with Mr. Kazim. I'm sorry.
We have Ingram right where we want him.
I just remembered something.
47,
Please make yourself
you
at
know
home.
what to do.
Have a drink, see the view. It's something to behold. All right, where were we? Ah, yes. My man here will stay for the meeting. I assume that will not be a problem. Either way, you have no choice in the matter. It's interesting we haven't come across each other before, Mr. Kazim. Well, maybe not. I usually have my people talk to people like you.
I can imagine.
I don't know how much Omar, the Royal Highness, has told you. But my guess is very little, so let me get straight to the point. My organization has been hit by an unpleasant cancer that can only be removed by cutting it out of the gut, if you get my drift.
Yes, I do.
Good. This little turd is spreading his vile, toxic cells, and I want him stopped. Brutally. Chemo won't remove him. Only the knife. I have his file here. Arthur Edwards. A sly little devil, if there ever was one. Me and my associates, well, we underestimated the little worm. We want revenge.
I think you and I share a common interest.
I doubt that. But I want you to make him suffer. This is not a horse that needs to be put out of its misery. This is a rabid dog that needs to be put down. Am I making myself clear, Mr. Kazim?
Yes. Consider it done.
Good. We're now in business.
We are.
I'll have Miss Toe send you anything you need. We're done here. Oh, one last question. I'm just curious. You're nicknamed the Vulture. Why?
I find it's best to wait for the perfect kill.
I think you'll be perfect for the job. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kazim. I look forward to receiving an update. Safe hunting. Guard!
Yes, Mr. Ingram?
Please show Mr. Kazim out.
Yes, sir. Mr. Kazim, please follow me. Mr. Kazim, you need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked.
Perfect, now I'm walking the same speed that they do. It's gonna take a bit to actually wait for a perfect opportunity, because with the guards around I didn't really want to risk anything major here. Wouldn't result in like combat.
You need to listen to me. Follow me and don't get sidetracked.
I'm gonna follow him for now and play along, because not doing it will mean I'm trespassing, I would imagine. But I guess if we manage to maybe take him down when nobody's watching and then disguises him, get a way to get back inside without being noticed, and then disposing of Ingram. There's nobody here really. I'll put him all the way over there. Because nobody's gonna be able to see him there, I would imagine. Alright, let's see if we can grab Ingram now. He's gonna notice me. So will he.
But I like listening to the radio. Our Royal Highness has never complained about it before.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Ingram, who is the Royal Highness's guest, has requested no noise of any kind.
Okay, but it means I'll work slower.
I don't care.
According to his staff, Carl Ingram demands peace and quiet while he's working, so no touch of vacuum cleaners or radios.
Or what tempo you work.
It will be slow, and I'll probably get a warning about that.
I think I'm in love.
Key card and another letter opener, which I don't need. But turn on the radio here.
I don't know you. Who are you?
She doesn't like that though.
That's it. You're in trouble now. Are you not getting this? That's enough.
Didn't expect her to get so crazy about it. I mean, obviously, he knows that we're not allowed to do this, but it's very upset.
Recruiting. Now, only a fool would assume that power can be kept by only a few good men.
It is a madhouse down there. A complete crush. So glad we are here.
Like all the great chess masters of our time, patience is the key. This is the fundamental rule when recruiting. Okay, that's enough for now.
Oh jeez, how do I... Okay, that's how I cover. I don't know buttons anymore. I feel like getting a disguise of these two will actually be better, maybe. Because as a personal bodyguard, we definitely are more recognized.
What else do I need to cover? So much.
Okay, let's try to... Oh shit, why did he have to go in here, dude?
Wow.
Whatever, I'm gonna disguise myself as Simban. Hopefully I'm not recognized now. This isn't trespassing either. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's definitely the better disguise to have at the moment. Also perfectly disguises our barcode on the back. But yeah, the bodyguard is kinda annoying. It's like following him literally everywhere. Seems only the cleaning staff will actually notice us here. But yeah, we can get a way to separate the bodyguard and our target. We should be fine.
Okay, where was I? And Jeffrey excelled. Lo and behold, he started to gain, what do they call them, scholarships. Soon to be admitted into schools that his parents could not afford, and everyone believed that it was due to his brilliance. But fate had dealt him such a generous hand. Now, this was partially true.
Yeah, we could poison technically this drink here. Then I would have to get to like a cleaning room maybe. I'm just gonna investigate our other opportunities here on this stage of the building. Gotta be something we can do here, which doesn't attract the attention of others. It looks like it's actually poison down there. There we go. I could try to poison the whiskey glass in case he's actually sipping from it. Might just take a while until he gets back to wanting to take a sip.
How about this one?
I mean, I think it's definitely gonna be for him because nobody else here is kinda like there for pleasure. You know, they're all working for him. I reckon nobody is actually allowed to drink any whiskey here except for him and Guess. So, hopefully he will take a sip. We'll just take a bit until he gets back down here. Till then, I guess you could investigate a bit further. Yeah, there's another poison opportunity.
Oh, it smells delicious. Is it nearly done?
Are you kidding me? No, it needs to simmer for perfection. It must not be disturbed. You speed it up, and you break all the glorious flavors. It'll become mush.
Well, I got a call from upstairs that the guest is hungry.
When that clock rings, Mr. Ingram can eat, and it will be like the angels touched his palate. Heavenly. You understand?
But isn't it just a stew?
Oh, get out of my kitchen, you imbecile.
Never mind. I could have actually served him the food here and poisoned that instead of a whiskey glass.
I don't want your filthy words contaminating my food, idiot. Some people will tell you that the mirror.
But maybe there's another poison rat, like rat poison we can find. Pretty sure also this is trespassing. Is it? Oh. Or is a service person, I guess. Yeah, we can call Ingram here. Speed up timer. Repair. I need poison, goddammit. Why did I have to use it? Wow. Was literally right next to the room and I fucked up. No. It was a golden opportunity. I'm gonna go and then reload before we picked up the poison, maybe? Let's see if that is already at the point where we have poisoned something. I guess so. Okay. So we don't even need him, we can just go for the other dude. I know, fuck it. Means I'm getting detected less often.
Sir.
Another day, another successful human got to finish.
Okay, let's grab rat poison and then I'm actually gonna have a save here.
Are you kidding me? No, it needs to simmer for perfection. It must not be disturbed. You speed it up, and you break all the glorious flavors. It'll become mush.
Well, I got a call from upstairs that the guest is hungry.
When that clock rings, Mr. Ingram can eat, and it will be like the angels touched his palate. Heavenly. You understand?
But isn't it just a stew?
Oh, get out of my kitchen, you imbecile. I don't want your filthy words contaminating my food, idiot. Now, to thicken things up a little more, you'll want to perfect your roux. That's just fat and flour, so butter would be ideal.
Okay, yeah. I think I can handle that.
And from there, you can just go buck wild. Fennel, thyme, whatever does it. Chuck it in.
You have no idea how much this means.
I love how he's talking about roux and stuff, like actual proper, like cooking stuff. So the question is, if I prepare it here, does that mean I'm actually gonna poison it or not? Because here I don't have the opportunity to poison anything quite yet. I mean, I can poison a water bottle technically, but that would only knock out the cook. And then of course we could finish preparing the dish. But, I mean, how does that really serve us if we don't have a second poison to deliver? I just want to see what happens if I press prepare here.
Hey, waiter! Who is this joker? Is he a friend of yours? Enough!
Then we can poison it. Yeah.
Turn around now!
Fuck.
Yeah. Of course the door had to open in that moment. Okay. Yeah, we don't have 2 poisons here, so poison water bottle, even though he drinks out of it, will mean we can't poison the food anymore. So we just have to find a way to kind of like get the cook over into this room, I guess. Apple smack? Yeah. Knock them out with an apple. Okay, so let's see if we can lure somebody in here with an apple. Okay, he didn't care about that whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, maybe we can deliver the food as the cook. I mean, I would imagine he gives it to like a servant like me to deliver it, you know. But then again, calling Ingram the food is ready, we're also kind of like me, we're doing something illegal here. Let's see if he reacts to a coin better.
No need to be throwing stuff around, so please behave.
Doesn't care about coins being thrown in here. Oh, now he did. Okay, good.
Ta-da!
He saw me do it when I threw it against the door, I guess, but he didn't when I did it the first 2 times. Ta-da! I was so happy about finding a coin. Right then. It's like, why have you changed? But yeah, let's prepare the dish. Now we can poison it. I'm gonna speed up the timer. Oh, but the food is ready. Dinner served. Ah yeah, he's coming. Imagine if I could actually kill him with a meaty bone. That'd be really funny. It's a way of a cook. Oh shit, he found something. I think it was a coin. The coin I forgot to pick up. At least it made him happy today.
Okay. Local cuisine working out for you?
This bodyguard is truly following him everywhere.
What up, chef?
Like, come on, dude.
Huh? Come on, got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over.
Carl Ingram finally gets what he deserves. Good riddance. Now let's get Marcus Stuyvesant.
Very nice. We did it. Hold my hair. Okay, if this freezer is full, it seems. Just drag him into the toilet. In case somebody comes looking here. Alrighty then. Can I actually disguise myself as Sim? No. But as the bodyguard. Which means more people are gonna notice me here, but definitely makes more sense running around than being a cook. And like walking about the place. But yeah, I think we're done up here. Time to head back down.
You know how much I respect you, but that kind of mindset is so disappointing.
more so loud in the meeting room. Alright, time to find Marcus. I do wonder if we already started an intel that leads us to him. Yeah, I guess that's the only one we can follow up upon, really.
Keeping the big man safe, huh? Yeah, nice gig.
Good thing is, because I'm like the personal bodyguard of the big guy here, I'm like allowed anywhere, really. I have like the highest jurisdiction, pretty much. Okay, another poison. I had to discover him downstairs. Huh. Wait, nobody inside here.
It's a fine day today, isn't it, sir?
Oh yeah, that's where to go. Can I go into the kitchen as well? Yeah. Yeah, literally allowed anywhere. It's like easy mode.
Look, this is gonna make me look really bad.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Don't you worry. A colleague is also out there looking.
But this is awful. I mean, I'm in my boxers and you are a woman. It's just so embarrassing.
Oh, it's nothing I haven't seen.
Okay. There he is.
All right, gather up.
pick up a wet floor sign. Make him trip.
Blessed Simon. Finally. Thank you, God.
And also trigger a fire alarm.
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
Come on, what the? Oh, come on! Whatever.
Whatever. Okay. So now we've left this room, that's good. If I can get this dude in here. Didn't care about that, unfortunately. Alrighty then, I guess we can do this.
Reporting for duty.
About time. Our client has been going out of his mind waiting for you. Do you have the papers?
Yes.
Good. I'll call him now.
How should I address him?
It's classified, so you don't call him anything. But officially, he's just known as codename Pinky. Sir, this is security. Just calling to let you know your new guard has finally arrived. Yes, sir. See you soon. Okay, wait here. He'll be here shortly. Just a heads up. The package is a real ball breaker. He's been here countless times inquiring about where you were, so don't be surprised if he's high maintenance. But I'm sure you're used to that.
I am sure I can handle it.
Well, I guess that's one way of looking at it. But it's long hours. Remember to drink tea, otherwise it will be one insane shift.
Okay, you must be my new escort.
How are you?
Right there.
I have
That's
very
Marcus
high
Stuyvesant,
standards.
Providence
Trust you to do
partner,
your
self-entitled and arrogant little
You
worm.
have your credentials on you?
He might not look like much.
Yeah.
He's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
Let me see here. Yes, it looks good. I like it. A cutlery expert, no less. I have no idea what that means. But your CV is very impressive. This looks perfect. Okay, walk with me. I need to go through some ground rules.
That German accent.
I expect you to be by my side 24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important, delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed.
But I wonder, wo, like his name sounds quite French. I mean, often French and German accents are like, or seem similar to lots of people. But yeah, I do wonder where he's originally from. And have a look here at the target tab, huh? Can I have a look again at this description there? I guess not.
Is wide
Okay, never mind.
Understood. Now, your papers were indeed impressive, but I need to see what you can do with my own eyes. My father used to take me hunting. He was an avid hunter. I personally hated it, but always admired his skill with a knife, and grew to appreciate what it takes to gut an animal. Have you ever tried to gut an animal?
Yes.
Good. Then you know it's not so easy as it looks. Like trying to stab a rubber ball. Bounces back if you don't stab it correctly. You're almost here. You have to understand. I didn't get where I am by blind faith. Okay, we are almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. But with a knife? Now, that's where the talent lies. My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. I don't know why, but I've always trusted a man who could throw a knife. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day with that statement. So, show me what you got. Do well and you work for me. Fail, you get out of here, and I never want to see your face again. Let's just hope he is half as good as you were.
Only time will tell. But I doubt it.
You cocky idiot.
I mean, I could always just take the knife and kill him instead of the other dude. But I might escalate things too quickly. Fury, you think it might be under the objective section? Let me have a look, actually. Ah, yeah, you're right. Ah, yeah, he's of Dutch-German origin. That's what it sounded like, because he has a very thick German accent. But yeah, let's try this competition.
Oh, spot on. Nice throw. That was quite spectacular. That was a magnificent performance. I like you. I think we will get along just fine.
You gained his
I
trust.
think I got the right man now.
What to do
Thank
with
you for
all
your
that
services.
power?
Take the rest of the day off. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir. It was an honor. Thank you, sir.
You impressed me. You really did. But let's get to work. Some things you should know about me, and this is very much on a need-to-know basis. I am here incognito. So I want you to stay close, but not too close.
Not too close?
Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
Not that close to say. Wonder if there's an exit from up here, actually. There seems to be, but it's kind of like locked. Oh shit. This dude has the... helicopter pilot. Where's the key? I mean, if anyone would have a key, it would be the pilot, wouldn't it? Maybe one of these guys. Does he have a key? Nope. I want to get to the chopper and I don't have a key. God damn it. Maybe that's also an exit there, actually. Can I drop here? Guess not. Mission rating 1 out of 5. I guess it's mostly due to me just taking so much time. And of course I had a couple detections. I've also had one kill that wasn't necessary when I just threw that guy down from the roof. But that's fine. Obviously this isn't about getting any kind of like special ratings yet. But I think in the future I'm definitely gonna replay these games and do like maybe a stealth challenge or like a no HUD challenge, or maybe like try to go for a specific rating challenge or something. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Very nice mission to start with in Dubai.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
She'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Alright, so. Off to the next mission here. Death in the Family. I think this takes us to the UK. Maybe to England. I've seen actually this mission is part of the trailer, I think, back when the game released. In 2021. And this was honestly the mission I think I look most forward to because I kind of grew up watching a lot of those kind of like murder mystery movies like Miss Marple and stuff. And oftentimes you would like, you know, have a death in the family or whatever, and she would kind of like have to kind of like find out who did it. So it wouldn't surprise me if as part of this mission we don't actually know who our target is until we figure it out ourselves. Could be. But yeah, I have no idea. Would be cool, I guess, if it was. I mean, most of the time, of course, we come in with a plan and we come in with targets already known. So we'll definitely go against kind of like the usual objective kind of like structure.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Without a score to settle.
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Alright, so it seems like we actually have our target then. No need to figure out something else, unless there's like a surprise waiting for us. So I'm just gonna keep the classic loadout here as well, just to have like the default experience for playing this mission for first time. And of course we're still doing it in professional difficulty, which is kind of like the normal difficulty.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Yeah, I gotta say the Hitman levels are just a good example of like quality over quantity, you know? Like yeah, you maybe only have like 6 missions per game, but all of those missions, you know, have like so much depth and great designed environments, very little reusing of assets, I feel like every mission and environment feels very unique and handcrafted. So I'm not allowed here yet. I gotta find the dude who is. It's like visiting. There he is. Can't go over here. Okay.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Things around like this, find out what the hell is
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
going on. Please.
Yes. Thank God you're here.
Yep, I'm awesome. Please do.
I know I
Wasn't the time yet to learn over.
You're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary. And all this security. I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't
by
like
the way,
it at all.
I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me that she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was gonna read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. So, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
I didn't see that. Barely, though. Was really lucky, timing-wise.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
So yeah, there is a bit of a murder mystery after Sophia.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
That's what I was hoping for, you know. Of course, I mean, like a kind of like villa in the landscapes of Britain, a death in the family, you know. It just screams of those like classic murder mystery flicks. I'm definitely here for it. I guess a laptop is always a good way to start.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note.
It reads, I'm haunted by horrible past choices and their all-consuming consequences. Alexa was the raft keeping me afloat. Without her, I cannot go on. Goodbye.
Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Imagine somebody just coming at the peephole as well from the other side, like, surprise, motherfucker. Like Zachary just coming along. I just wanna draw you.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
Interesting. Another peephole here. I like that because that's another kind of like stereotype of his classic murder mystery movies. Because most of the location is just really the, you know, house or whatever. And like the garden or, you know, the surroundings. Like for most part, that's like the main location. And often it's like, of course, a very like different rooms, intricate layouts, and then there's people like spying through like peepholes and doors or whatever. It's pretty cool. It'd be nice if I can actually spot something suspicious happening through the peephole.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Sir?
That's a pretty nice view, actually. I like it. Let's pick up the kitchen knife. We have at least some kind of like weaponry on us.
Patrick is giving you a really hard time. You deserve better than that, Lawrence.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Got some heavy Assassin's Creed Syndicate murder mystery vibes here. It's of course a mission type that kind of took from AC Unity.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
But they're obviously not being in England, you know. And also the way this mission is structured so far give me more Syndicate vibes for sure.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit,
You
it's
know,
that
I told
sneaky
Patrick
butler,
off.
isn't it?
I'm
He
not
ratted me
interested
out.
in
Elaine,
someone who bosses you
give some
around like that.
privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Tight!
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
Good
Nah. I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Hey Vamola, welcome in. Good morning. How is it going? I hope you and Gigi and the little one are doing well.
Maybe that's where it is.
What is?
My lost button. The one you couldn't find at the...
And yeah, thank you also for 36 months, dude, of resubbing.
Now?
A good idea.
We're doing a bit of murder investigating currently. Which is ironic because we're playing as an assassin. Yeah, we gotta find more family members here. Investigate.
Patrick talking to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
According to the bodyguards, Rebecca Carlyle and Mr. Fernsby the butler have each been given a token for the Milton Fitzpatrick Bank. When combined, the tokens grant access to a deposit box to whoever holds this set. This deposit box may well contain a copy of the case file on Arthur Edwards. Very nice, Smaller, that's good to hear. And yeah, I'm doing quite well, thank you for asking. Playing a bit of Hitman. We're gonna yeah, finish the trilogy soon with the newest Hitman game here. We've kind of spent some time in Dubai earlier, in the tallest building on the entire planet. And now we're currently in Dartmoor, England, trying to investigate a murder mystery in a family that happened. So yeah, definitely enjoying the mission so far. Also, hey there Mustang, welcome in, good morning.
Assassino.
Assassino. Key for me. The murder investigator pulls out a knife.
You look tanned. I bet Mother spent the last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. I need to know what's going on. This affects me too, you know.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do...
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Oh yeah, the Tim Mustang? That's awesome. I would really love to do that in the future, kind of like try like a sniper challenge, because I don't think I've ever really used much of a sniper in these games yet. I guess not really much of an option when you do a first playthrough of every mission. I guess something you unlock upon replaying.
Did you find out if the vote was notarized? But how the hell did that happen? No, we all signed it. I don't think in person. He said he got it notarized the very same day.
Burgers don't like me, apparently.
You go to their office and ask for Cheryl. She's the best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer. And call me if you've got them.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
So Zachary's company was always awkward due to his all-consuming fascination with plants. And I mean, we know that Zachary died due to plant poisoning. Mustang already got recorded to buy Dartmoor in Berlin, but Chongqing, which is your favorite map from a trilogy, you're getting stuck to get 100% perfect run. The smallest mistake, even if it's in the very end of run, makes you reset. So China is being a hard one despite being a favorite. Well, at least one of your favorites you're struggling with, because that would, I guess, maybe increase the motivation to keep on going. But yeah, a definitely sounds difficult, like doing one mistake and then having to restart the entire thing. I'm not quite sure here who she's meaning with the company.
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind.
Like who in particular?
Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
I think she's a bit suspicious, to be honest. The fact that she also explicitly mentions the plans. Obviously, it could be a ruse to basically try to smear somebody else, you know, with guilt. Obviously, it would be very obvious of a person to be so fascinated with plans to be the killer. And given that this is a murder mystery, I definitely suspect there's more to it than just that. A cigar box. A fire poker. Yeah, I really enjoy this map so far. This is probably the location I have been most looking forward to. Maybe in addition to Berlin.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Okay, that's everything here.
Yes, hi, Cassie. It's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone, but the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral event tomorrow. I don't think that's so unbelievable. But even though Mother is still alive, we still have to go through with the funeral. I have to write the eulogy. I don't think I can. She will definitely want to read it, no matter what. I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Again. My legs are really weird. I need you, Cassie. I'm sorry. I know. I'll hang up. Not supposed to do this. Christ, sorry. Bye.
Okay, that explains why he's so anxious. He's not really anxious of being discovered to be the murderer, it seems. He's anxious about his mother. At least it seems.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures. Like hugs, encouragement. Just a single spontaneous caress, what a difference that would have made. Right. I clearly remember when I was 5. I climbed a tree and could not make my way down. I was scared and called out for help. Of all people, you heard me, and when you saw me, you climbed the tree. I was relieved that help had finally arrived. But you went down immediately and said, when a grown-up can do it, so can you, Edward. You are 5, and climbing trees is supposed to be your area of expertise. Oh no, that won't go. You'll just think I remember this because I'm weak.
He's fine.
That Emma woman is too busy for my taste.
What is it now?
She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it.
It's so unfair. She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I tried to tell Emma, and do you know what she said? She said, things will change around here. I can promise you that.
She can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
Sure, let's pick up an apricot and some soap. Never know when you could need it.
But such a gentleman. Baby with coat and all. Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind. You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. Never any romance. I deserve romance.
Marcin, you first had your run set to kill the target in 7th dimension, SO with no pacifications, very sneaky and noir-like. But as you found a way to do sniper on this map, you finally went with it. The sniper opportunity this map provides seems to have been bugged with some update, and it was no longer possible to do as a body even was hidden, was always being found, so you found a cinematic way to still make it possible and even better. That's really cool. I actually love to see that. I think watch the Stealth Camera BR do like some sniper runs on some of the maps, which I really enjoyed watching. He also recently uploaded a cyberpunk kind of like samurai stealth video, which was really cool actually. But I always like watching that kind of like professional stuff.
But we're in good time, I think.
Fake funeral tomorrow. Zachary found dead upstairs today. Death is everywhere. I never thought of it that way. Oh, God. It's such a big responsibility having a baby. I have to protect it, right? How do you even do that? I can't do that.
I remember how it was with the first one. The ones that come after certainly are a lot less of a worry.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks
You're
at
giving
you,
me
it makes
a bit
you
of
feel like the
anxiety,
center
sir.
of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But all that is safe with Ethel. She never misses a step. Gossiping and work both.
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
If only I could use like a saber to open up this. Okay, how about we actually go upstairs for once, because I haven't been there yet.
Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
Everything's in order.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Looking good today, sir.
Okay, back in the murder room. Not allowed to go in here apparently.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling
She
from
holds
Morgan,
the other
Yates and Cohn.
I want her
I need to get a
have the
listing of
final
asset
knowledge.
transfers from the Carlisle account, HTC depot number.
She will start giggling when she realizes she has done that up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against.
Yes, I'm
She's
still
clever
here.
and resourceful. Who knows, maybe
It doesn't
she'll be able to
exist.
hit him where
What do you mean it
hurts.
doesn't exist?
But I don't want her to get involved
Right.
prematurely.
I'll double check and get back to you.
Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all.
How to spam people. Just keep the door open.
The Carlyles have fought to prosper, all of us, alone.
Oh, there she is.
Unite across time. We could crush them all.
I can conclude my investigation already. Interesting. So I guess this is really about us making a decision, right? Like, who's the murderer? It's really cool. But it has a lot of potential to backfire. Yeah, lockpicks would be very, very useful here to have.
This is Emma and Gregory's room. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing? Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
A letter opener? Ah, okay, I gotcha, I must say. Yeah, honestly, I didn't really pay too much attention to a mini-map at the moment, but that's good to know, because, yeah, it definitely seems like I have to do more scanning in general here. Yeah, that's understandable. I kinda like try not to pay attention to the minimap too much either. Just focus on the game, really.
Sorry.
Listen.
Alright, I can't go further there.
Listen. I understand, but you need to talk to Anthony. Calm.
Maybe from here then? I mean, there's a way to get further upstairs, actually. Let's check that out. So I can't reach that, can I? Ah. Is there like a way to loosen this? Hey there, type. Welcome in. Mysterious switch, huh?
Not that I'm aware.
Be careful. Part of the job.
I feel like I'm not supposed to be up here yet. And I don't want to like disguise myself as someone who's not the investigator, you know. Was still working on solving the case here. So we're just gonna stay down here for now. can't do anything here. Nope. The investigator. Good one. Yeah, that's exactly who I am.
His shadows are his element. His nerves are made of steel. He'll gut the guard, then climb their heads. His vengeance they will feel.
Indeed. That's the description for Agent 47, isn't it? Okay, Rebecca's room. Very nice. Living a bit decadently here. Okay, that didn't lead to anything, I guess. Check the laptop.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Another secret door. Another peephole.
What do I say to Carlisle? I feel completely blindsided here. I have no idea what's going on.
Interesting. Okay, so I kind of want to recap here with the suspects. So I can still talk to Gregory Carlisle, I guess. Ah, so Rebecca already has your alibi confirmed. I mean, honestly, being in a conference call doesn't mean that the alibi is fully confirmed, in my opinion. Because it could just be like a conference call where, like, you know, there's like quite a few people in there and you don't really have to say anything. Just to like to listen somebody present or something. But yeah, both Patrick and Rebecca out of the question. It's interesting the game does it for you, because it's kind of like assuming that we have to really like pick our suspects. Yeah, I think Emma honestly has is like my biggest suspect at the moment. And Mr. Butler also has something to hide, I think. I'm not sure if it's connected to a murder per se. Maybe he's having like a romantic affair with somebody. Yeah, I think he's definitely hiding something. I think Emma's my prime suspect at the moment.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
Why don't we get any kind of explanation?
Okay, I think we're going back down again.
Hey, it's Patrick. You called. What is this? Why is everybody fucking losing it? I'm serious.
I have everything under control. Just relax.
Everything under control, huh? What do you have under control? Mustang as the investigator has the opportunity that you watch more, way before your own Hitman 3 is the one you avoided the most in runs and you only completed them for the challenges. That's fair. Yeah, that's definitely fair. I mean, it's definitely not the most like engaging kind of like a way to do things, but it's kind of like a nice change of pace, I guess, like doing some actual murder investigation. No worries, Mola, welcome back. And yeah, I'm doing quite well, thank you. Enjoying a bit of Hitman today. I love those games. We're currently in England doing a bit of murder investigation. It's been a death in the family.
Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually, could you speed up time so I don't die from boredom? I fear I may not survive an entire weekend in this shithole.
Perhaps a brisk walk in the garden would do you good.
I said speed up time, not my party. Now just go away.
Of course, sir.
I'll come back.
But yeah, I hope you and Geeky are also doing well, though, Mola. Ah yeah. We can get some extra rifles here. I guess I can do a rifle approach after all.
Into that instrument. You have a way with words, Stan.
Okay, so where's the dude that I still haven't talked to? Though?
I promised I wouldn't call you again, Cass, but just wanted you to know I feel a little better.
Edward Carlat's notes for the eulogy he's writing for his mother's pretend funeral. The handwriting doesn't match Zachary's suicide note.
So you don't need to worry. It's just this place, I guess. I feel like it's watching me.
Does that actually put him out of the question now? That's the question. And not quite.
Noticing every little mistake I make. So I should be glad Mother is alive.
There's another thing I can scan here too, it seems. Portrait of Montgomery Carlyle, Madame Carlyle's late older brother, located in the sitting room. Okay. I think there's something outside here that I have to check. Might be upstairs, actually. Yeah, guess so.
Did you talk to Mother?
I wonder if somebody's in the gardens here that I can talk to.
Madam Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The Undertaker wants them gone before you see Madam Carlyle. It's all right stage. So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of them.
Oh, no.
Madam Carlyle is still going ahead with her staged funeral tomorrow, and she wants to inspect the arrangements. How about it, 47? You feel up to giving her the grand tour of her final resting place?
Well, my aim's horrible. Safer for everyone if I just wait here till he says he's ready for Madam.
Yeah, I think I am.
I'll never get rid of those stupid birds.
No one crosses Madam Carlyle. You can be sure of that.
I mean, I guess I can't just, you know, keep on shooting them or something. I don't think we're gonna be too happy about the private investigator doing something like that. I mean, there's a baseball.
Damn birds! If I could just get clear.
Can't receive them to lock on these guys. It's also a brick. Maybe we just have to like knock down nests here.
What?
Give it them work.
What the hell is that? Yeah,
Ah, I gotcha, Mustang. Yeah, that'd be cool to actually have like more customization for weapons and stuff. I guess the sniper approach might not be the one that too many people play, so maybe they didn't want to focus on that too much.
Madam Carlyle isn't dead, so there is no funeral. Not if you ask me.
Well, I still think it's going to be a beautiful service.
Well, I'm siding with the Undertaker on this one. It's wrong pretending he's dead.
Okay, how do I get rid of the birds? Like I can't target the nest, seems. I can't target the birds either. Something I'm missing here.
You don't want to go against that one, I can assure you.
I need to work on my aim. I'll never get rid of those stupid birds.
Madame Carlyle isn't really dead. All they put in the grave, how would I know? Coffin full of potatoes? What are you going on about? Just come in, okay?
About this, as if it's the first time any of the involved parties have been caught up in something like this. And that's simply not the case, is it?
I mean, they're clearly marked. I wonder if I can maybe just like go into a bush, take my silence weapon. I mean, yeah, if it works.
Jesus H. Christ!
We can disguise ourselves as the Undertaker. Just gotta wait until I stop searching, which I think is the case now.
Very, very well. That your story's good. This whole circus is a great story, and I'm the butt of the joke.
Please, could you go and find out what that was?
Sure. Oh, wonderful.
Please, no!
Shit!
No sign of him here. Oh!
I was kinda hoping they wouldn't notice me drag into a bush there. They saw me through this place here. It's fine. Yeah, that's fair, Mustang. I mean, there's so much attention to detail. So I guess it's a bit odd sometimes when you have like things like that in it. What else how's the investigation going? When you were on the phone with IT, you're watching me tippy-toe on the ledge and it gave you some anxiety. That's definitely fair too. A good thing you went there for the
Don't waste my time.
Dubai mission earlier, because I was like on the tallest building in the whole world.
Huh, strange.
And we were also like on the ledges there.
Perfect.
Hey. Not this again.
Not this again? This happened to you before, dude. Interesting. Keep on going. But yeah, I kind of put the investigation on hold for now, so we can focus on this graveyard opportunity first. It's about making a funeral for our target, really. A fake funeral that she kind of like inscenated, but we're gonna make it for real. Sounds good, Mustang. I'd definitely love to see that run. With a sniper and everything.
I am ready to show Madame Carlyle the funeral arrangements.
You got rid of the birds?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll let her know. Mr. Parsons is ready to see Madame Carlyle.
Well done, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way. I wonder how she will like her final resting ground.
Of course she has a personal bodyguard that follows her everywhere.
Mr. Parsons, I don't like to be kept waiting. I trust we can be efficient now I'm here.
Mission success. Story mission complete.
I can be very efficient, Madame Carlyle.
What's that picture of me doing here? What an awful idea. I want it removed before the ceremony tomorrow. I must say I don't care much for the choice of flowers either. I need a moment to consider what I want. What's that podium? I find that having family members do the eulogy is more often than not a toe-cringing affair. I've never understood the need to publicly display grief. A person died. Most natural thing in the world. No need to make an emotional spectacle of it. I hope you haven't planned for one of those.
No, I prefer to keep it simple.
And the gravestone. Granite. Solid. No fuss. I like it. Well done, Mr. Parsons. I approve. So, to sum up, I expect you to remove my picture from the memorial. That was an absolutely horrendous idea. Very unfit for these historical surroundings. This is my ancestral burial ground.
What? That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Oh shit, my private investigator outfit actually has been compromised.
Decision gemacht.
See. I guess we don't really care about the criminal investigation anymore, do we? Now that she's dead. That's a bummer. Also that, yeah, we've been kind of compromised at the private investigator. But it is what it is. Time to find the case file. Yeah, we did it. Very high precision. It's always funny when you can push enemies and targets to their death. Okay, so I'm not allowed in any of these premises here. Gotta find another disguise to get in here. The question is, I have been compromised, right? But does it still include the people inside the manor that haven't seen this?
Well, there was my overtime pay.
I think honestly I'm just gonna lure somebody into these bushes. Get a disguise like that. I think.
Carlisle? You need assistance, ma'am. I think I've lost.
Hotel booked. Car packed, all ready to go when I got the call. The wife had tears in her eyes. But you don't say no to Madame Carlyle.
Maybe someone should.
Usually the close people? Okay, I mean I can try it again. Back in the private investigator suit and see how far I can get. Okay, seems fine here, at least. That's good. That should make finding the case file much easier. Documents gathered by Rebecca on recent movements of assets belonging to the media branch of the Carlyle Holdings. They show a number of unauthorized movements of funds and privileges.
It's me. Got your text. It's fine. I'll figure something out, okay? Don't worry.
He's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
I think I'm just gonna look upstairs, honestly. That's like the only place we really haven't been, like, all the way. Even if it means, you know, we're kinda like, getting into risky territory here.
But murder? Was the blood?
No, not that I feel. All I can think about is
Please don't let us see this. Okay, you guys can have a nice chat here. Good thing is only the cleaning person who's gonna notice us here.
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it again. He seems to believe that Alexa has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get the police involved.
Letter to Rebecca Carlyle. An unsent letter from Alexa Carlyle to her daughter Rebecca. The letter describes how 2 tokens carried by Rebecca and Mr. Fernsby, the butler, are to be combined in the event of Alexa Carlyle's death. Together the tokens grant access to the deposit box in the London branch of the Milton yeah, kinda like read that already earlier. But I guess for another person. Okay, I have no idea where this case file is supposed to be. Honestly.
Do you know if any new staff has started within the last week?
Not that I know of, no.
Keep an eye out, you know.
I mean, there's an office. Might be something in here. Yeah, there's an opportunity.
How are you? Gotta dig this.
Graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is Hitman portrait with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul. First on me. Yep.
According to the bodyguards, Alexa Carlyle's office contains a safe hidden behind a painting. Allegedly, a mechanism causes the painting to move and reveal the safe.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
There's like a special item I need to trigger the mechanism. Oh yeah.
Peculiar icons above.
Easy enough.
I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
I like how this dude doesn't even care that I'm like investigating the entire place here. Yeah, what am I missing here? That is the question. Okay. Have a peephole.
He's in charge of the staff.
Can't be too careful. Part of the job.
It's like an interrogation room here, or what? But why would somebody spy on the interrogation room? And also, where the frick is the number I'm looking for? I mean, the clock seems to be static, so maybe 6 and 4 are two of the numbers. Kinda doubt it, but who knows? Yeah, I have no idea.
Cassandra again. Listen, somebody at your end needs to act now. Edward is really acting out. He's leaving message after message on my phone. What if the kids pick up when he's like this? This is exactly why I got that restraining order in the first place. The man has some serious issues. If I get one more call, I'll report it. I've had it. Enough.
Thank you, Lufa. I appreciate it. And welcome in. Okay, I think that's all of the messages here. mean, yeah, we still have like this mysterious switch here. But I have no idea what item we need to use this. Really don't. I mean, to be fair, just to open up this room either way, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not really of interest to us, I don't think. Oh. So getting a unicorn horn will give us like a bit of a achievement there. Interesting. Maybe that's the mysterious item we have to use to open up the room or something. Thanks for follow. I don't think the chessboard is giving us any clues here, is it? Doesn't seem like. Numbers. Where are the numbers? What do the numbers mean, Mason? As they say in Call of Duty Black Ops. It's kind of like a bit infuriating if I'm supposed to like look inside this room or not. Like I don't actually know that. I mean, I would assume we have to look in the room. So the clock might have... I mean, the clock is running though, right? You can see the pendulum down there swinging. So even though the clock is like static at the moment in the game, it should be running. Let's have a look at the clues here. Ah. Oh. I see. Icons above the safe. So there's a clock, a telescope, a bonfire, and a moose's head. Okay. Interesting. I have a question, I guess, what these symbols correspond to. So I have a clock. I mean, the clock is like, you know, 6:19. Pretty much. Or it could be 4 or 6. What is that painting? Okay, so then we had the telescope. can't really spot... Ah, hold on. Right, there's another clock here. Can I actually zoom in? Also can't really read the time too well here. I can zoom. So what? This is supposed to be like 5? Then we have bonfire. Must you think they should have made Diana say something else after she said it the first time? She makes a comment just when you see it, but if you miss it, you're kinda clueless. I gotcha. Yeah, definitely missed that, for sure. It's birds upside down. Ah, okay. Ah, okay, so we have a 7 here. Interesting. I mean, I would say maybe this just accounts to 6 then, because it's still 6 something. So maybe 6, 5, 7 so far. Then we have a moose's head. Over here, I guess? The face on the moose, it's like actually smiling. Oh yeah, there was one. Another 5. I kinda would assume that the clocks would also have like another number on there, or maybe just the clocks. I'm gonna try, I guess, 5, 6, 6, 5, 7, 8, 5. So 6, 5, 7, 5. Let's try that. It didn't work. Could also try 4 instead of 6 here. Did I press OK? I didn't actually. Yeah, didn't work either way. Oh, doesn't work either. I wonder. Would be interesting if there was like a number hidden behind the pendulum or something, but I can't make that out. I don't know, like 6 or 4 didn't work here, I guess. Or maybe I Read that clock upstairs wrong. That could also be the case. We have a telescope. If it even is supposed to be this one. Oh. How could I miss that one? A 9. Okay. It was next to my face, but I didn't see it for some reason. Okay, so 9. But that really makes you think that the clock should also have like a number like this, not be the clock itself. But maybe it's like the exemption here. Okay. The clock, telescope 9, the bonfire was 6? 7. Jesus. 7? So 9, 7, 5. And then the clock.
Yeah, I just love how you all wear the same uniform. So classy, I can't tell you apart.
Yeah, that's the idea. But yeah, maybe they're not talking about this clock, I guess. Maybe there really is another one I have to find here. Could be this one, I guess. Yeah, there's a 1. Okay, so 1975. Ain't it? There we go. Took us long enough.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
We're breaking up. I climb over here. Can. I can't really spot a way down here yet. Maybe on the other side. They're sure you don't see me here, do they? I could do like a ledge assassination. Awesome. Okay, that should work. We have another pipe here to go down. Oh, it's only one up. Okay, we're just gonna take the regular way downstairs then game. Oh, hey there. Don't mind me. I'm only visiting.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Knock, knock.
Hey Verot, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, dude, and welcome in raiders. I hope you had a good stream today. Welcome into some Hitman. We've been starting Hitman 3 today. Hey there, off-the-shelf reviews, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, dude. It was great things, got another main mission done and a few side missions. Very nice. That's awesome to hear. And yeah, things are going pretty well. We've just finished the second assassination. We've been going to England and we've been kind of like investigating a murder mystery in a manor. So it was kind of a unique kind of like mission. Instead of like, you know, doing lots of killing ourselves, we had to like do lots of investigation first. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And then the first mission we were in Dubai and we went to the tallest building of the entire planet. So that made for some pretty epic kind of like views. We even pushed one of our targets down from the building. So that was quite fitting. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I've been definitely looking forward to this mission because I kind of like enjoy those older kind of like investigation movies, you know, from like the, I don't know, 50s, 60s, like from Britain, because they often had like really cool kind of like, yeah, murder mysteries like Miss Marple. I don't know if you guys have watched those movies. They're often quite similar in terms of like location and like what's happening. And yeah, having like lots of ways to spy and like kind of like also having a family where kind of like wondering who actually performed the murder. It was kind of cool having that in like a Hitman game of sorts. Even though we kind of like ended up not finding out who was the murderer. We still just disposed of our target, I guess. That we came for to kill.
Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Rest in peace. Must think how lovely that the mission coming now is in my own country. That is very true. It's even quite close to where I live because I'm basically living in the Berlin area. So it's gonna be very cool to like, you know, have like a Hitman mission literally set where I can like, you know, also be every day if I want to. Rod, you haven't seen many adaptations of Agatha Christie's works, but you enjoy a good murder mystery story as well. It's awesome you have seen some of the ones that were made back then. Right now they can be like period pieces as well. That is very true. I can really recommend them. I think they've been quite big in Germany because of the synchronization. Like the dub. But yeah, they are very, very good. Very funny and charming and have kind of like a cozy feeling in a way. Which is ironic because it's about like murder. But yeah, I can definitely recommend watching those. Exactly, Mustang. Visit me and stay out of sight. You can find me in Berghain every Saturday, clearly. But yeah, we're actually not going to be starting the next mission today anymore though. I actually only want to do the first 2 missions before I call it. Because I will actually have to take a longer break now and take the doggo outside. Because Levi is out and about today. But what I plan to do is kind of like call it after the first 2 missions. And then take a longer break. And then maybe come back afterwards with a bit of Pokemon. To make a bit more progress with that run. But yeah, that would depend, I guess, how much time I will actually be having after the break. Yeah, sorry, kind of like to the Raiders, I guess, that you just came in and I'm already calling it here. But yeah, that was the plan. And that's what I'm sticking with. I would have liked to, of course, forward the raid love to another streamer. If we have somebody interesting streaming and playing at the moment. So let me actually have a look to see who's online. Rod, that's true. You think you might know what you mean. You find it a bit comfy when watching movies set in the past when there wasn't any of the major tech advancements that were made as time went by, and had to enjoy what they could at the time, especially if by a fire and drinking. That is true. Yeah. There was definitely something different also about the pacing, I guess, of those movies, but yeah, definitely also the kind of like tech advancements as well. What I also love in the kind of like, I guess like older black and white murder mystery movies is like how often they use shadows for story purposes. Like often you will like see kind of like the shadow of whoever is the murderer or whatever before like actually seeing who they are. But it can be quite effective, especially in the black and white medium, I find. No worries, Rod. Thank you for being here, dude, and thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. So we're actually gonna be raiding out to... somebody else is playing some Hitman at the moment. That I'm actually following. I think they're also playing the trilogy at the moment. Exactly, Rod. You know, like when a movie is being made, I think really only says so much. I think you always have to kind of like view medium from when it was like created for sure, but yeah, doesn't say anything about whether or not it's like worth watching. Sure. Also, if anyone hasn't checked out Rod's channel yet that didn't come in with a raid, definitely check out his channel. He's playing some Mass Effect 2 at the moment, and it's his first time playing. He's also a big fan of stealth-based games like Assassin's Creed and the likes. And yeah, I guess maybe Rod's also playing some Hitman as well in the future. So definitely check out his channel if you haven't yet. And if you want to come along with a raid, there's some raid emotes you can copy and paste into chat if you like. And yeah, I might be back in like an hour or so with a bit of Pokemon. Kind of depends. But if not, then I will be back tomorrow with Witcher 3 to try to finish off our playthrough. So yeah, until then, thanks for being here, and I will catch you all in the next one.